I'd like to call the meeting of the Development Review Board to order, June 4th, 2019.
Okay, first item on our agenda this evening are the minutes from our last meeting.
Any changes, additions?
Approve. I'll second.
Removal, second. All in favor? Okay.
Okay, we do have a sign-up sheet for folks that will want to speak to the board this evening. It's over on the, excuse me, it's ready to be signed, and it states, I solemnly swear or affirm under pains and penalty of perjury that the statements I make, testimony I give, and other evidence I submit to the board at the board's public hearing held on this date shall be true and correct to the best of my knowledge and belief. Again, that's over on the podium. The next item on our agenda is disclosure of any ex parte communications or conflicts of interest regarding the matter before the board this evening.
We have any? Don't see any.
Okay, we have one hearing this evening. It's SC Spirits in town of Bennington, 107 Depot Street, seeking approval of design plan for changes to the exterior of the building. It's the former Bennington Highway Village Garage. This application was preliminary reviewed both by the Application Review Panel and the Historic Preservation Commission. The Application Review Panel recommended approval, and the Historic Preservation Commission approved of the changes as being appropriate under the time and place guidelines. So you guys get the last say on this, so it's up to you folks, and we have Jeff Metcalf this evening to present the plan. So Jeff.
Good evening, everyone. Jeff Metcalf, as Dan said, I'm with Keefe & Wessner Architects. I'm here representing SC Spirits, my client, looking at the old town garage at 107 Depot Street. The project is essentially just a renovation of the existing building. There are no additions planned at this time. You'll notice on the drawings, basically what we're going to be doing is completely redoing the exterior, a new stucco finish. Right now it's planned, and you'll see it on the drawings as a brick aesthetic, sort of a brick veneer look. That is in flux right now. We're working with the State Historic Preservation Board to decide what that final, it'll either be existing stucco similar to what's there now, or the brick veneer as we're showing on the drawings. All new glazing through the building, so operable windows we're looking to go. So there are a few now that have some operation, but we're looking to make them all operable to help ventilate the building. Low-E insulated glass in a black finish. If we do go with the brick, it'll be in a standard brick color. We're leaning more towards sort of a salmon mortar, something traditional. The roof will be replaced. It's currently an EPDM roof. We're going to replace that with a curved standing seam. We're going to be in the gray color. We'll submit on a final color once it's chosen, but right now we're leaning, it's either going to be sort of a mid to dark gray is what we're looking at. All of the existing overhead doors are going to be replaced in kind, in the same size, but these will have a lot more glazing, again, to bring more natural light into the building. You'll see those on numerous elevations. But like I said, the size will replicate, but we're going to go with something a little bit nicer, again, with a black finish and insulated glazing. The exterior doors, again, a little bit more light. You know, the whole point of a lot of these changes are just to bring a little bit more light into the building since it's no longer going to be a garage. So there'll be half-light doors, again, black finish. There are new pent roofs over this, the new entrance door, as well as an employee entrance on the north side. So on the east, there's a simple, it's going to be a steel galvanized simple roof that we've designed for that. And then same thing on the north side, simplified version of that for employees only. On the south end, there's an existing shed roof that we're going to fix up a little bit by adding parapets. You'll notice the dotted line currently, that's the existing shed. It's just a sided building. And our goal is to build parapets so that it mimics a little bit more the style of the building. And then we're going to add the stucco or faux brick finish to that as well so that it is more continuous. Currently, we're showing some signage on the building. Those are placeholders. We'll go through the sign permit separately, but we wanted to give it a little bit more of that aesthetic we're going for. It'll probably be something along these lines, but mostly we just wanted to wait to work through that. There is an existing chimney on the building that's going to be removed. It was not original. It was added when the garage was converted and they were using waste oil burners and such. So that's going to get removed. It'll help us with our floor planning on the inside. As far as the site goes, again, no additions, so the site will remain as is. This is a new piece of property that has been divided out of an existing town lot. We are going to maintain most of the parking spaces here. We're going to lose at least one for entrance, for ingress and egress, obviously, but otherwise we're going to maintain those. And then we're going to add some new parking on the south end of the lot for employees and such. We are locating dumpsters around to the back side with some screening, appropriate screening. No new parking lights anywhere on the building, I'm sorry, in the lot, because they're all existing and they're adequate. We are going to be adding some exterior lighting underneath the new canopies that we're installing over the doors. There will be a recessed fixture that will be a cutoff style. It'll be something simple, a little bit like what you see here. So something like that. It'll be mounted on the underside so that we get that cutoff effect from that. No direct lighting to the sky. The windows will have a divided light pattern that will simulate what's there now. There'll be a simulated divided light with a spacer bar, but we're trying to maintain the historic integrity of the building, so we're going to match the lights. It's a 5/8 inch mutton, so it's similar to what's there now at 3/4 of an inch. So, and that's about it.
Questions? Yes.
The original window frames, are they wooden or were they metal?
They're steel. Yeah, they're an angle iron. Yes, yeah. They're a steel, the style that was sort of embedded into a grout bed and then single glazed individual panels of glazing.
And I mentioned the Historical Preservation Commission located, so.
Yep,
Yes.
they went to
If
the,
they're wooden, then you would have been in trouble.
Yes,
they
yeah,
did a preliminary and a final and pretty thorough review, so.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. They'll be, like we said, aesthetically similar, so.
Is the shed addition, is there any entrance to that from inside the main building, or is it?
Yes. In fact, the current plan right now is that this will house some utility, but it's also going to have a sort of a walk-in, some other areas and stuff. And so there will be access from the inside along its length, yes.
Any other questions?
Yeah, curious, what is going to be stored in the shed?
Right now, we're not 100% sure. It's most likely going to be some mechanical equipment.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, Bill.
You said there's going to be a tasting
Room. Yeah. Well, right. That's part of the game plan. Correct. But,
Now,
yes.
what exactly is that? I mean, is it just they go and have a sample, or is it something like not going to be a bar, right?
No, not we're not 100% sure. We're working on that program right now. So the tasting room would, yes, it'd be for sampling and the product, and to bring people in to get the public involved. Yeah.
What are the hours of operation?
That we're not sure yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions? What's the board's pleasure? Charles?
Move to approve as presented.
Pardon?
I would move to approve as presented. I'll second.
Charles seconds. Any discussion? All in favor? None.
Thank you very much.
All right, do we have any other business? No?
Need a motion to adjourn? Charles, good. Need a second? James seconds. All in favor?
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.